coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love, appreciate the support, man. Boom. We out here, man, pushing P. 33 years of prison stories, 33 years of blood, sweat, and years. And we pushing this P, this positive energy, so the next king and the next queen won't have to do them 33 years that I had to do. So let's go, let's get it, TBP Nation, stand up. I appreciate the love. I appreciate all of y'all rocking with me. I appreciate everybody who subscribed from day one to day yesterday. Let's keep it going. Go out there, man, recruit, get another sub and another sub and another sub. Let's run these numbers up so we can get this message out there. Big love to everybody who's with this movement, because it is not a moment. It is a movement. Let's keep it going. Salute. Oh, man, I got one for y'all today. I don't even think I ever really talked about this before, and it would be yeah, I don't think I ever talked about this before, man. So it might be something that's interesting to y'all, but it was like normal in there, kind of like, sort of like. But when I remember when this certain female CO found out the hard way that them boys don't play about their man. I'm going to say that again. Them boys do not play about their man. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but you got some of them female COs. They may like a dude or be giving a dude a little rhythm, like looking at him, smiling at him, talking to him, treating him with even if they know he got a boy. The boy might be in the cell with him, but they will flirt with the boy, and you know, I don't know their frame of mind, but they be into that. Then you got some of them who don't like the boys or don't like that particular boy, and they will agitate that boy by flirting with their man. And man, let me tell you something. It ain't no good idea. It ain't no good idea. And like I say, you know, it's a big consequence to pay when you put your hand on the CO. You know, they gonna drag you, man. Like I said, they gonna whoop you. Off top, they gonna beat you. Soon as they get you out of sight of everybody else and you cuffed up and all that, they gonna beat you, abuse you, and they gonna, you know, clean it up and act like it ain't happened or act like it was justified. Now, if you put your hand on a female CO, that beating probably gonna be a tenfold, you know, because then you got all them Bama bootlicking Uncle Tom, Jeffro Bodine, Steven like polices that is going to be trying to impress the girl, you know, so maybe they can get in, because there's a whole lot of fraternizing and what you call it, affairs be going on in the workplace. A lot of them COs be married, but most of their affairs come from inside their workplace because they together so long and they, you know, doing what they do. You know, a lot of fraternizing and funky rolling going on up in them prison walls between them COs. You can lay flat and believe that. So I can remember this particular situation right here, man. You know, you had this dude in the block, man, and he had some peoples, and this particular female CO, I don't think she really liked the boys. You got some of them female COs, they would treat them boys even extra good. They like cool with them, like that's their sister, or like they, you know what I'm saying? You know how you see these females out here on the street, they got gay friends that they're best friends. You got female COs in prison that treat some of them boys in prison like that. They cool with them, super cool with them. They can get more from them than anybody else can. You know, you even had some female COs used to smuggle them contraband in, man. Bring them women panties and fingernail polish and lipstick and makeup. It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? With all the stuff that's going on in the penitentiary, and you got dudes trying to pay COs to bring in drugs and contraband and stuff like that. You literally have female COs who will risk their job their livelihood, bringing these boys, contraband like women panties and makeup and all of this type of stuff. I even know one female CO bought the boys some this before they made us cut our hair, bought the boys some hair extensions. So the boy got long braids and everything, put the extensions all in his hair and everything, cause the CO done bought him some weave, man. You know what I'm saying? So man, listen, I'm trying to tell you, man, you can't make this stuff up. But anyway, this particular situation, I don't think the CO, female CO, liked the boy. So every time he see them like in the block or he see the boy man, he smiling, skinning and grinning in his face. And the boy is looking at him and getting madder and madder. Like screaming on his man, like, what you looking at that B for? What you looking at her for? Like, man, what are you tripping? Because it was known that they a couple. They in the cell together. The administration know. You understand me? They condone and they know. You know what I'm saying? That's why they in the cell together. So all of the floor officers, all of the booth officers already know what's going on. You understand? So I remember one day the female was making a round on the floor. She usually in the booth, but she was making a round on the floor. So you got a pod area in the block where it's like it's 3 benches with a little pod TV right there where you can watch the TV. So dudes is sitting out there watching whatever was on TV. I think it might have been one of them award shows or something. So the boy is sitting out there with his man too. So when the CO come, they got to go up the stairs this way to go the stairway to make their rounds, because they came in and made the rounds on the bottom. Then they got to circle around, go up these stairs, make the round on the top. When they come to go up these stairs, it's right in front of the TV where we all sitting there. So when she walked through, dudes looking at her. She ain't no bad looking woman, especially for the COs. You know what I'm saying? So when she walked by, out of 10, 12, 15 people sitting there, she speak to the boy's man. Like, how you doing, Mr. Jones? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something. So the boy, you can see he blood, man. He something. B called this female CO to be something. You need to go ahead and mind your business. You need to do your rounds, mind your business. So the female CO say to the boy, hey, you better watch your mouth or you get charged. F you. Nobody worry about no charge. You little funky self. You little funk. Look at you looking all funky. Don't nobody want you. He going on as if 2 women is arguing over man. So the boy's man is trying to calm. Look, man, come on, man, cut that out, man. Cut, man. Now, you know what she doing. Man, it was crazy. So we sitting there, dudes is in there. We laugh because it's funny. Because it's like, man, is this really happening? They really arguing over a dude. But it's a female CO arguing with a boy over a penitentiary dude. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, this is insane. So the boy, you got some of them in there like that, man. They listen, they mouth get to running, man, be like diarrhea. They don't know how to shut up. He steady trying to calm them down, and he steady cussing them out. So then the female CO like, yeah, you better talk to him. You better talk to him. He get me to go to jail. He get me to go to jail. I lock you up. I have you locked up. Man, you ain't got nobody locked up. Anything, you need to be locked up. You need to be fired. You can't get no man on the street. You can't get no man on the street. You ain't getting no D. I see. You ain't getting none of that on the street. Up in here trying to find some D. You know what I'm saying? He going in on him, man. Everybody laughing. Yeah, you ain't getting nothing out there, no raggedy, funky self. Man, we dying up in this jump. So now, the dude, the man, he done got mad. He done snatched them all up in the collar. Come on here, man, for you get locked up. He trying to drag them and take them in the room because he don't want to lose them. He don't want to get locked up. He's dragging them, trying to take them in the room. And the female steady making it around, going there and tell something. Yeah, you on your way. You going to jail. You going to jail. For what? You ain't got to give me nothing but a cussing charge. Ain't nobody threaten you. Funky self. Don't nobody want you. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to your stinking. Man, they just going in. They drag them on up in the room. Then you heard them in there arguing. So the female, I know she embarrassed because everybody laughing. You know what I'm saying? whether what the boy is saying is true or not, is just everybody laughing, and you know you got to feel some type of anxiety because now all eyes on you. You know what I'm saying? Because of the things that the boy is saying, it's putting a magnifying glass on you, what making everybody looking at you. You know what I'm saying? Look at you. You probably got a pamper on. You like got a pamper on trying to have a big butt. You probably got a pamper on. Oh, Dusty Funky. Man, he going in on that joint. You know what I'm saying? So boom. He get him in cell. The female go ahead and leave everybody in there chuckling, laughing, talk about it. Man, where we at, man? This is crazy here, man. What we got? The man penitentiary. So it's just wild. So boom. Now the female CO, I guess he's so embarrassed. So man, he do write him a charge, but he don't write him a charge that'll get him locked up. He don't write him no threatening or no nothing like that because everybody see he really ain't threatening, but he did cuss him out. So he wrote him a charge for cursing, vulgar, and insolent language, right? So the next day, when the boy get the charge, he mad as I don't know what now, cause he's saying that how the B gonna write me up when they cussing at me too? I'm doing the same thing. That's that's what they do. They can say something to you, but you can't say nothing to them. Woo. Yeah, I'm gonna fight this. I'm gonna appeal this. Woo. So he steady get the charge though. You know what I'm saying? So now the shifting went off, so the people ain't working there. So as soon as they come back, that's all he's talking about. Yeah, we come back. I got something to tell her. You know what I'm saying? But his man is telling him, look, you ain't gonna say nothing. You man, leave them people alone. What you trying to get locked up? That's what you trying to do. You trying to get locked up. So they arguing, they going back and forth. So now they got friction trying to say, he trying to tell them, don't say nothing to the bro, man. You know the bro trying to cross you up. You know what I'm saying? Now you sitting up there looking at it, you must want it up. They going through it like a real live couple, man. You know what I'm saying? You can see them going to breakfast, sitting out in the park. That's all they doing. They beefing now over this female. But the female is agitating because they know that they causing confusion between them and they feeding into that. They doing that. They walk and put a little switch in their step, always trying to go out their way to speak to the boy man. You know what I'm saying? You'll see, oh, you ain't coming in there speaking to everybody, hey, Mr. Son, hey, Mr. Son, hey, Mr. No, you specifically, when you walk in there, and as soon as you see him, you saying, how you doing today, Mr. Jones? You know, you saying something to him in particular, and you doing it to agitate the boy. You know what I'm saying? So now you done wrote the boy a charge, so the boy is already agitated, and he see the game that you playing. So man, I said, man, this ain't gonna end well. This ain't gonna end well at all, and for sure. So when he come back on ship, he in the booth. So the boy go up to the booth and ask, oh, what you write this charge for? What you write this charge for? You ain't put on there that you was cussing at me. You ain't put on there that you was cussing at me. You know what I'm saying? Get away from the booth. Oh, you don't, no, don't worry about it. I'm gonna put a pill. I'm gonna write you up. I'm gonna write you up. Yeah, well, you go ahead, write me up. You can do what you want, but I'm telling you, get away from the booth. If you don't get away from the booth, you can get another charge. This the power that they got over. You know what I'm saying? They can just straight handle you and you can't do nothing about it. So the boy started arguing, yeah, that's all right. You can write all you want. It don't matter. I go home in 2 years anyway. It don't make no difference. You up in the penitentiary trying to get some D. Yeah, I know your life is miserable on the street. You ain't got nothing out there. Don't nobody want you. Funky. You look funky. You look like you stink. You know what I'm saying? Just going in on, get away from the booth. If you don't get away from the booth, I'm going to get you locked up right now. Yeah, I F you. Don't worry about it. F you. Yeah, I'm going to write you up too. I'm going to write you up. So he get up, slam and slot, the tray slot closed. That's where you talk through the booth at. Close it. Bang! Everybody can hear that joint. Lock it. Where, you know what I'm saying, you can't, they can't hear you like talking. They can hear you, but they can't hear you. You going to block that sound out. Close the booth. Dude come out and say, B call it, boy, B, get over here, man. Get over. So he started walking over there, going in his cell. So now they beefing. You can see they beefing. And everybody in there is entertained by it because they looking at it like, man, they beefing over dudes, man. So now they is looking at the CO woman kind of crazy, like, you in here starting up all this confusion with a dude that got a boy. What you into? What you do? What do you got going on the street? So, you know what I'm saying? I guess they feeling that tension too, but it don't stop them, which it should have, because, like I say, he was in the booth. About 2 days later, he in the booth again, but he had to take a break. When they had to take a break, they go take their break. Somebody else come in the booth while they on their break. Sometime when they come back from their break, they got to go make a round first before they go back in the booth, because it ain't been nobody to make the round. Because usually they switch the floor officer up there, so it's nobody to make the round because they on their break. So when they come back, they go to make a round, in the block. Now, the boy sitting out there with his people again. They sitting at the table. She come, making her around. So boom, she coming around this way. Now they sitting at the pod table. So when she coming around the bottom, she do it again. She go out of her way. Hey, how you doing today, Mr. John? And then also ignoring to acknowledge the boy. So it's obvious that you picking, right? Man, before dude could grab his people, the boy, that boy got up and started walking over there to him and say, B, didn't I tell you stop playing with me? You think this a game? You think this a game? So as he walking towards him, the female pulled her walking talking up something, don't walk up on me, don't walk up on me. And like they get ready to call the people. And that boy not only walked up on him and grabbed him by that shirt and now I know it ain't funny because it's literally a man beating up a woman. But when you look at it from being right there, it's like a woman beating up one because he acting like a girl. You know what I'm saying? And he hitting him like a girl with that the dude said that club fist. But he was popping him. So the female hollers, and dude, the man, he run over there and grab him, right? Pull him off, sling him down to the ground. Man, what that? Because he know the gig is up now. Your people gone. Just as sure as grits is gross, they going up out of here. So whatever you had going on, that's dead and stinking like Roscoe Jenkins. So he threw him on the ground. The boy jumped up. Oh, you gonna help that be? You gonna help that be? He said, man, you crazy, man. You going to jail, man. What is wrong with you? And the female over there hollering, screaming. She done got on the radio calling people. Man, them people coming there, man. You would think that somebody shot the president, man. You know what I'm saying? Not that one, the real one, Obama. You would think that, man, them people came in there so deep. Everybody, get to your cell. Get to your cell now. Get to your goddamn cell. Man, they going crazy. They run over there. They grab this female CO. You all right? Who? They see it's the boy. Man, the dude, he trying to, stand on business or whatever you want to call it. He was like, hey, man, you ain't got to hurt him. So he said, man, get out the way. They jump on him. Boom, take him down to the ground. Go grab the boy, ball him up like a pretzel, got him balled up, you know what I'm saying? Like I told you, they gonna hog tie you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you like this, hey, your feet in the air, pick him up by the handcuff, drag him out all rough. They get old boy up, put the handcuffs on him, take him out. He ain't do nothing. For real, he ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But they mad, this is how they coming. Because you don't put your hands on one of them. So what they want to do is send that subliminal message, that visual message to everybody else that's in eyesight and in earshot that you put your hand on the police, we gonna dog you, we gonna drag. They want you to do that because they want to scare you, you know what I'm saying, mentally brainwash you never to do that. Why they can talk to you any kind of way, treat you any kind of way. They want you to know if you buck on that and you touch one of them, this is what they gonna do. So that's why they do what they do. It's psychological. You know what I'm saying? People look at it as physical because it's it manifests in a physical way, but it's just psychological brainwash. You know what I'm saying? For you to be submissive to whatever they pushing at you. So yeah, they drag them all out, man, and the rumors get back and everything. They brutalize them, they beat them down back there. You can put your hand on a female CO, they beat them. I heard through the grapevine when they got him out there in the hallway, they let the female that he jumped on come out there and kick him all while he got the handcuffs on, punch him all in his face and everything. That's what the rumor was. And I'm here to tell you, they do that. They do that. All they gotta do is get out the sight of them cameras, and then the ones that they in the sight of, they gonna erase that footage anyway. Yeah, it goes down like that. So yeah, man. But they got the rumbling. If you really break it down to the bottom thing, he ran up on the broad and started rumbling the broad over the guy. Now, you can decide who was right and who was wrong. Because if you ask me from the outside looking in, the female CO was antagonized. Or they was doing it on purpose. I don't know if they really like the dude or not, or whether they just act like they like to do just to irritate the boy. You know what I'm saying? But it was obvious to everybody in the block that what the female was doing was purposely. She was doing that on purpose. And she ended up getting more than what she bargained for. Because in her mind, you can't tell me that she thought that boy was going to run up on her and put that club fist on her. But he did. He certainly did. Twist her wig up. Messing with that boy, man, got a wig twisted. He twisted that wig up on her, man. I mean, yeah, he got about a good 6, 7, 8 blows in on her, you know, and she couldn't do nothing but holler, you know. But like I say, I don't condone men, men hitting women, but they definitely got to hold some blame. Because knowing what they doing. You talk about people already locked up, people already without their freedom, whatever they into, whatever their sexual preference is, you gonna antagonize this person on purpose. And you go home every day. You understand me? So, I don't know, man. Y'all tell me who y'all think was to blame for it, but that's how it went down, man. But I have seen a couple of occasions like that. Some to that extreme, some worse, some less. But I have seen that where the boys get the beefing with the female COs if they feel like the female COs is giving their so-called man too much attention. You understand? And they ain't playing that. I know I done been in the block with boys that got their man, and when a female come on the floor, the boy be looking at the dude like this, especially one of them that got a fat hand pass or something like that, and everybody be looking and the boy be looking at his man like this. I wish you would look. I wish you would. And then you had them jokesters in there. If he's sitting out there with his people, you got them jokesters that might be cool with him. It might be like, hey man, she fellas don't know what ain't it. And he can't answer. He can't say nothing. He'll hit you with one of these. Go ahead, man. But penitentiary life, man, I told y'all it's crazy, man. This is crazy life, man. So it is what it is, man. Anyway, man, that's how that went down, man. Y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back. Female CO didn't know, playing with the boys, man, to get their wig twist, man. But it does, and it did. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, man, if I'm worth the blessing, man, go hit the GoFundMe, man. We trying to get this thing in the movies. If I'm worth the blessing, man, go ahead on and get you 2, 3 people that you know on your phone, call them and tell them to come over here and sub to this, man. And if you ain't got that membership, shame on you, blame on you. We turning up over there, man. You getting these type of stories uncut, raw dog, penitentiary bankers in full effect in the membership. Big love to everybody, man, who is over there in the membership. New videos coming in 1 minute. Y'all be safe, be smart out there, man. Make good decisions, man. And yakking. Duck them hooks, man, because they out there, man. And you don't want to be in the penitentiary beefing with nobody, let alone just being in the penitentiary. You know what I mean?
The banking special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.